cat. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Come in, come on, I've got intel. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Big cat, we will be discussing the frenemy today. That toxic trick that's always got a knife for your back chakra disguised as what? A friendly pat on the back. Yes, yes, yes. This and that, darling dears. This and that. But before we get right into it, get to the core of their wickedness and what's going on, let's have a look at the planetary energies. Just saw 111 on the counter. Manifestation mode for a big cat. Today's fiery Sagittarius moon energy is all over the place. Scatty bogatti, darling dears. Making it an emotional, topsy-turvy day for you and me. The Sagittarius moon has a trine with Chiron in Aries, another fire sign. Yes, baby. This will inevitably trigger strong emotional responses to most personal interactions and push you to work on doing some intense inner work. You're like, why did they catch me again? How did they manage to draw me out, having me cussing in the street like a chicken of the sea? Having you mumbling to yourself and answering same said questions of the mumblations. Later, the Skullduggerous moon, the Sagittarius Skullduggerous moon, notice that Sagittarius is the only zodiac sign with a weapon, darling dear. The Skullduggerous moon, right, will be in opposition to Venus. Has you searching for love in all the wrong places, darling dear. This and that. You may be tempted to get affection from any place you can, and it could lead to somewhat unfortunate consequences, big cat. Consequences. The universe particularly begs you. The universe is begging you, darling dear, begging a big cat, right, to respect thyself and raise your standards and add tax. You have to accept, darling dear, if you stay in situations that your intuition, right, has told you to get gone from, you are putting yourself at hawky sticks at dawn for no reason, no good reason. The day will end with the Skullduggerous moon and Neptune in a square block where they've got their fisticuffs up against each other. Yes, baby. This energy will have you experiencing some weird, right, things and questioning reality. Get ready for a truly strange night of dreaming as your subconscious soaks up this odd mixture of fantasy and emotions working overtime. Baby, you better strap yourself in for the merry-go-round of what? Reality bending on itself, darling dear. Right, let me get to my notes. Let me tell you what I've written down. I wrote down, what's the matter with this pointer? It keeps going on the wrong screen. Anyhow, I digress. Somebody didn't want me to talk about them. Well, guess what? You can't check me, boo. I told you. I'm Big Cat and I say what I want. I'm your best friend, darling dear. And I will give you the what? What's a foot? You have to remember the fucking E's is in the air. You better recognize it. Come through, Phil Collins. Push, clap. Yes, baby. Remember, Proverbs 18:6, a fool's mouth will always invite a beating, but you must not be the one that gives or delivers said beating, because you'll end up in prison, just like R. Kelly, who's getting a throuple of decades, right? They put him under the jail, and Acorn says they're not letting him out. They're not. The frenemy, aka toxic trick, will feed you toxic, cruel criticism disguised as a compliment. I know, a backhander, mate. A backhander to your common sense, your flip-flop. Right. Try and slip you off it. They will insult you in a joke designed to be what? Hurtful, darling dear. They meant to hurt you with that joke. Only them was laughing. You know what that is? Where's my shiznai? It's point A and point B, guys. That joke is point A and point B, and you felt it in your core. What else they gonna be up to? They will envy any progress you've made in life, darling dears. They will envy it and hate you for it. They will always be in secret competition with you and will remain friendly so that they can what? Find a way to get an advantage. Get one over on you, darling dear. I see 10-10 in the counter, darling dear. 10 people here and 10 likes. Yes, baby. They will talk about you behind your back, darling dears. You will be their favorite go-to topic. Yes. All of your intimate secrets, your next move, right? The biggest cut to your white meat will be fodder on the wind to these frenemies. They will always be asking for favors from you. But as soon as you need a favor or a helping hand, guess what? They will be nowhere to be found, darling dear. Nowhere to be found. They're too busy. Their emotional needs will consistently outweigh yours. It will always be them show, the they show. They, them, and They only want to talk about themselves, darling dear. Only wants, who cares? Not the big cat, no. A friendship, a true friendship will feed your soul, will congratulate you when you win. They aren't happy about your achievements, darling dears. They have to find a quiet space in their mind to plot against you. They will be what? Passive and aggressive to the core. And my final peccadillo, because I had 11 of them. Yes, baby. 11, a master number. What's the number of 11? It's about what? You having a breakthrough, right? It talks about your steps being divinely ordered and you being divinely inspired, which they hate. Their friendship will make you feel bad. Something about them doesn't quite make it. Just like Luther Vandross's girl. You'll feel it. You feel uneasy to tell them something. You feel uneasy to go anywhere with them, darling dear, because two of you may go out and one of you will come back. They will plot your downfall. They will plot for you to be robbed. Guess what I saw on TikTok last night as I was winding down? This woman caught on her ring door camera, right? As her friend left her house, the woman took this plastic bag out of her handbag, right? Emptied some dark powder into her hand and threw it on her friend's doorstep. Imagine that. Good God, thank God for ring doorbell, blood. Otherwise, she wouldn't have known who was cursing all of her comings and goings. Remember I told you that, big cat? Fist bump. This is why I tell you, I have peacock feathers over every door in my house. What you come with leaves with you. It doesn't stick, darling dear. It will stick on the shiznai that tried to bring the wickedness against me. Fist. I'm a poet and didn't know it. Big cat. Let's press on at a hot trot. Yes, baby. We've got a duo, darling dears. When you cast runes, you read them from right to left. We've got quite a bit to unpack. Right. We have what? Fail. Fail is represented by the world card in tarot, darling dears. It speaks about what? Money, Luck? Well, it's not luck. You put your back into it, darling dear, to get where you are, to find the happiness and success and wealth that you've achieved, represented by the letters F and O. I'll give you a moment to get the swear words out. Have you finished? Right. World card represented by Earth as well as Saturn energy and the fixed signs of Leo, Taurus, Scorpio and Aquarius. It speaks about what? Your guides, your guardian angels, way shows and spiritual guides coming in to what? Usher in your fresh start. It also speaks about travel. Some of you will be traveling locally on your GPS, or you're planning to travel on the World Wide Web. Well, guess what? Sputnik is watching your every move, darling dear. Trying to what? Get their echo praxic on, darling dear. Single white female and all that. May even try to bring about your death, darling dear, so they can come and sing Amazing Grace in a falsetto with no tears on their face, blood. This and that. This and that. We've also got what? The Hermit in the reverse. In the reverse, Canaz. This speaks about a lack of knowledge of the codependent, darling dear. Yes, baby. The passive aggressive. They are in the multitudes. Could be as many as 9 people planning against you. Even as we speak, big cat. The spell castation is real. The malicious words is real. Once they repeat it, rinse and repeat, and you are unprotected, you'll get it up the Watusi without the Vaselines, darling dears. This is why I told you, we get our Boosie badass on at every turn. Eyes on everyone, blood. And if your intuition is telling you that they are squiffy and they come from the crevice of the devil's balls, you're right. Why are you watching them? Because they're liars, thieves, cheaters. Oh my, if I had pearls, I'd be clutching them bitches with you. They're users, swindlers, back front neck tabbers. They get no S. They are what? Definitely a frenemy. That is a haterzoid, right? That comes with the bad vibes, the bad advice, the bad intention, and their credit is what? Bad. This and that. And they've got the skullduggerous Panania Fatum. Want to lay with your partner. Yes, baby. They want you. They want to be the what? Sloppy seconds, mate. That's their business. Because if they've done that, that's not your partner. The two of them must go back to what? Hades. Where they came from. Right. Did I get it all out? I've got to laugh because remember, big cat, Luke 22:48, a backtabber will smile in your face all the time. They want to take your space. Backtabbers. I could just hear in the chorus. Backtabbers. Yeah. As I sip my mocha, cause I ain't getting smoked, blood. Remember, big cat, it's a jungle out there. But in the jungle, the peaceful jungle that you create, the big cat sleeps at night. In your village, the peaceful village. Somebody's not liking what I said. Well, guess what? I've been energized by the Most High Father, God, Mother Isis. You will not halt me. You will not stop me. Why? Because I'm really Gandalf the White. Yes, baby. Whatever's going on will go no further. In the name of the Most High Father, God, Mother Isis. What's the matter with them? They're weird. They're caught, and we're gonna talk about them, blood. Can't stop a big cat talking. Ha ha. Return to sender. Base of the deck, darling dear. Something in incubation. Some of you may even be what? Carrying a progeny. They don't want this progeny to come to fruition, darling dear. All of this and that. You're also what? About to bring a new skill, a new idea to the surface. Something you've been working on. It's all wrapped up in your solar plexus, right? And your sacral chakra, darling dear. Your creativity. You've got to be confident with whatever newness you're about to put onto this Malkuth, darling dear. And tell no one nothing. Nothing. It's a need to know. And if they don't need to know, they just wait until you what? Show what you've got to show. Because why? They've got the T-Rex arms, darling dear. The T-Rex arms. What else does your ancestral team want you to know at this stage of the game? You've learned, my dear big cat, to walk with the wise. This is why you are wise. Proverbs 13:20. They want you to be Salt Bay, Lot's wife. The fucking ease is real. Mind bending, right? Altering, right? Why? Because they're fagans to the truth, darling dear. Airbenders always line up that slash they dare to call a mouth. Did I just pull these? Well, I guess they were meant to come out. What did I say? They're going for a season of reverses, darling dears. And they're trying to lie their way out of the situation, especially on you, big cat. They're blaming you for the reverse in their finances, for their mental health being off the chain, right? Squiffy, and they're what? Barking at passing cars. Trying to what? Find a pot to piss in and a window to put it out of, darling dear. And that's the same blade they want to stick in your back chakra. Or they might even go for what? Double down and be a front tabber, blood. A front tabber in the shape of a frenemy. They're having a reverse in their finances, their home life. They can't even find a true friend. Not since you decided to take yourself off to your infinite possibilities. Base of the deck, darling dear. We've got what? Father God Most High. Blowing what? That pipe. That pipe of what? Infinite possibilities for you, darling dear. It also speaks about you standing in your masculine energy. Whether you are male or female, protector and provider, you be for thyself. Why? You've had faith the size of a mustard seed, darling dear. Why? Because you had to believe in you. You had to, big cat. Always. And don't doubt your intuition. Pay attention. If it tells you to leave someone, leave them alone. You've got to leave this Bobby going nowhere, alone. Leave Skullduggerous Neffy with the bow legs, alone. Leave little Timmy alone. Timmy is a backtabber and lives to gossip about you. Let's get some more letters on the table, right? This is represented by the F and O, right? The Hermit is represented by the KIC. I'm just going to give it another shake and see what other letters come up. Right. We have what? We've got Jera, letter J, right? We've got Ewaz, represented by the letter E. We have what? Thursaz, right? Devil energy in the reverse. Return to sender, blood. Has to. Afi go somewhere. And you are protected by the Most High. Why? You've been doing your work, darling dear. Working on your shadow side. Outrageous, I know. And they want to come through with what? A half flag, right? Baby. If they're coming through a half flag, it's a half red flag, blood. It's not real. It's fugazi. It's wicked. And it should be missing from your hemisphere, darling dears. Thursday represented by an X. Letter X, ex-person, ex-friend, ex-co-worker, whatever, ex-family member, somebody who had to be excommunicated. Yeah. You've also got what? Wunjo. This is represented by the letters V and W. You've got what? Swallow, a letter S. Yes, baby. Right. Let's press on at a hot trot because I've got so much to unpack and I can be such a chatty cat. What deck are we going to use to discuss these frenemies, as we call in the energies of wisdom, guidance and protection from Father God, Mother Isis, ancestors, angels, way showers and spirit guides? As above, so below. From Keitha to Malkuth. Namaste. Energies up, big cat. Worry not, when you've got me in your corner, your bestest friend, darling dear. Fear nothing, because I will tell you what's going on, mate. You don't need to look. Don't look on their social media. It will be a stone to your what? Eye chakra and a knife to your heart. Why? Because they're going to be giving it what? Hyacinth bouquet. Keeping up appearances. Where's that deck? I'm going to use the Vampire Tarot deck. Yes, we've got to use the right one. We've got the Five of Skulls, darling dear. I told you, they're going through what? Reversing finances. Their mental health is what? Is up for what? Up for grabs. By what? Negative spirits. It also speaks about what? They're feeling left out in the cold. You've given them the cold shoulder. You're giving them the same energy they gave you in the shape and the guise of a friend, darling dear. These double-minded people. James 1:18. This and that, big cat. This and that. I'm sweating now. I've gone past the perspiration and I'm sweating now because it pissed me right off when I saw that video. The woman had the bloody cheek to leave her friend's house, take a bag of some black powder substance and throw it on the woman's doorstep. Good God, this is why not everybody must know where you lay your head. Meet them in the street, darling dear, as you go out armed and dangerous with your what? Obsidian crystals, right? Your evil eye bracelets or whatever accoutrement you choose to put on your personage to protect your energies. Listen, it's got me spluttering like Sylvester the cat, darling dears. Let me sip my mocha. Smokeation is real, darling dears. Protect thyself. What's going on? The hangman. Some of them will be going to prison with R. Kelly, darling dears. And it also speaks about delay. And you're going to be, some of you will be getting what? That late night call as they realize that you took back all of your energy. They're going to be calling you to tell you that they're going to off themselves. Only you can come round, or can they come round, right? So you can talk to them. I think not, Scotty. I think not. You must hang up your phone if you dare to answer it, right? And do what? Do the due diligence, right? As a spiritual being having a human experience, call the authorities to deal with the basura. Because they may want to do a double, right? Do you in first and then do themselves. Listen, nobody's doing nothing to no one. Blood. There'll be no doing. Hangman. They will cause delays and obstructions in your life, darling dear, because they're a liar and they're pocketers, broken of mind, pocket, and spirit, darling dears. Clarify the hangman, please. That's a lot. That's card vomit. I'll take the bottom one. Right, 9 of... Look! What did I say? The maliciousness. They want you to be depressed, darling dear. This is also what? A full moon, right? Sending energies towards you under a full moon, big cat. Pay attention. A full moon speaks about what? Is it a new moon? I don't know. I'm getting the what? The feeling that it's a new moon. Under a new moon, darling dear. They're going to try and what? Send these negative energies to keep you delayed and stuck. Look at this person's face. Do they look like they've got nice things to say? Do they look like they're sending you, wishing you the best? 9 of Knives. Right next to the hangman, darling dear. This also could speak about a knife crime. They may even want to commit a knife crime against you, darling dear. They want to what? Chop you up like just like chop suey, darling dears. With their lying tongue. This airbender. This little finger, which is a foot. Somebody you left behind. What did I just say? World card. You ended the situation with this person, but they haven't finished with you. Look at this snake. Would love to wrap its coils around you and choke the life out of you, just like a boa constrictor, darling dears. They're also what? Spying on you on the World Wide Web, darling dear. They hate the fact that you're having a desirable outcome in life. Wishing bad things under a new moon for you, darling dear. Protect yourself, darling dears. Protect yourself. You ended that situation, left them out in the cold where they need to be. These cold-blooded snakes. Clarify the world card. This son or daughter of Pennywise the Clown. I said Prakalisha, so it could be feminine energy, darling dears. Or it's a Mitch bitch or a bitch Mitch. Clarify the world card, please. What's this? We've got the Emperor on its face, darling dear. This is somebody who has no authority over you, darling dears. It could even be what, an ex-partner. Somebody who's meant to be a protector and provider, darling dears. All they provided you with was what? Anxiety. They put you on the balls of your feet, on eggshells. A situation that you've ended, darling dear. They are nobody's what? Desired outcome, darling dears. No, they're not. An ex-lover. It could be a father figure, but then again, gender is fluid in tarot. It could be a mother, a sister, a cousin, but someone who you ended a situation, darling dear. Lean in, big cat. Lean in. 9 of Swords in the upright speaks about what? The despair and the depression that they try to put on you. They try to put shame and doubt on you, darling dear. Possibly even give you what? A bit of hysteria, right? All of what they wanted for you is on they, them, and You ended that situation not a second too soon. This distorted feminine or masculine, darling dear. Clarify the Emperor on its face, darling. There's somebody who what? Abused the authority that you gave them in your life. Controlling, darling dear. Wanted to control everything in your life. We've got what? The 7 of Skulls. Yes, baby. You invested some time into them, darling dear. But now you've learned what? With the 7 of Skulls, you've learned to what? Wait for the right partner. Wait for the divinely guided friends, your true soul tribe to turn up, right? You may even only find these people on what? The World Wide Web. A stranger will support you more than your own family or people that you thought funk was your friends, darling dears. Seek them on the World Wide Web. These people have no authority over you. Base of the deck, we've got what? The Queen of Skulls, darling dears. Why? Because you've got it like that. They're looking at your loyalty. You also know your worth, darling dear, and you've added tax. Outrageous. I know. Hold on, let me get my tiny cards. I don't have a tiny set of Skullduggerous cards, blood. So we're going to use the Rider-Waite deck. You took a leap of faith. You took a chance. You have a new beginning in your life. You did a trust fall and you've learned to pack light. Divine wants you to put down whatever they did to you, darling dears. Don't carry it with you, darling dears. Why? It will always be a knife in your heart. You will always carry it and it will block your blessings. The way their blessings are being blocked, darling dears. Listen, I don't have the necessary level of cuss words for this, darling dears. The other day they had me hissing blood. Yeah. Never again, blood. I understand. When it gets what? Once I've realized exactly who you are, once they're masked, this narc, right? Because they're all malignant narcissists, right? Once that mask slips and I really see you for who you are, I like to tell you exactly what I think. I will come in your face, darling dears, and tell you what I think before I give you what? All of Law 16, right? My shapely back. I told you I had to roll up on my ex-sister, right? Guess what she's doing to my TikTok videos? She started liking my TikTok videos. Listen, I was so mad. Trying to come back with her dark energy to cause delays in my life. As well, they will cause delays in yours. You may even end up in prison if you get around this person. They will plant things in your house, drugs in your house, right? If you've had a fakeazoid friend in your house, go and search all of your dark corners. Look underneath your toilet bowl at the back. See if there's anything there, darling dears. Because they will leave something, right, to drive you stark staring mad, give you a reverse in your finances. And what? Anybody you meet, right, will be a stabber to your back, darling dear. Your back chakra, right? This is on the Three of Knives. They want you to be heartbroken. And they're heartbroken that you are still winning. How are you still winning? Because you're big cat. Divinely guided, chosen by your ancestral team, your security team, to get great. Been gifted with all of the skills they couldn't use in their timeline, darling dear. They're heartbroken, right? And they're a dummy bat. Yes, a dummy bat, because you took a leap of faith and a chance on yourself, darling dears, for this new beginning. A new beginning that is what abundant, darling dear. Why? Because you know your worth. Your mental health is on the up and up. Everything is turning around for you. And they're heartbroken. Look what's behind them, right? Ace of Wands on its face for spell casting, darling dears. They're still chopping it up under a new moon for you. Remember I told you that. What's this? The 10 of Knives. The same knife's edge they wanted you on, darling dear, has been what? Circumvented and returned to sender. Your security team ain't playing, blood. Who's that? Your ancestors. This is why I tell you, darling dears, your ancestors are dispatched by the Most High Father God, Mother Isis. You must call them whenever, for any little thing. They can't help you unless you ask for their help. You don't have to do no big ritual to call them. The same way I'm talking to you, you talk to them. And then you ask for clear signs that they heard you. You'll see feathers. You might hear it in a conversation. You might hear the birds outside kicking it up a notch. Listen. What they wanted for you, they're living with that unhappiness, darling dear. The sun card on its face. Unhappy in a toxic relationship, on eggshells, darling dear, and wishing wickedness on you because they're going through it. The same situation that they chose. They tried to make you jealous of some relationship they was in when they was in the relationship with whom? Pennywise, son or daughter. Yes. Sending all that dark magic, that black magic at you, darling dears. And you know they get their spell work from where? That's right, darling dears. Google spell. All because you're winning. Their heart is breaking, darling dears. Breaking. Clarify the Hangman. Let's give it a quick shufti before I go in. Card spinning around. This one wants to come through, darling dear. Yeah. They're pausing on the fact they can't understand how come you're still winning, darling dear. We've gone from a 9 to a 6, right? Some of them have fallen off, darling dear. They can't believe it. They've decided to take their hate and what? Put it on someone else who is unprotected. You've got success, darling dear. And you are what? Socking it to them squatty in their face, darling dears. No weapon formed against a big cat shall prosper. Isaiah 54:17. They did form them, but they didn't prosper. Why? Divine sent your ancestral team and you asked for help. Clarify the 6 of Wands. What did I say? The devil's strongest worker. Straight from the crevice of the devil's balls. Where's that? At 911 Freddy Krueger Mud Hut. 2 streets over from the loser lane. In the district of the damn no less. Baby, they would love to take a field trip to your domicile to what? Bring their controlling ways. They're codependent. It also speaks about they have addictive behaviors, whether it's the drugs, the alcohol, the lying, the spell castation. Well, guess what? No weapon formed against you shall prosper. 6 of Wands. Your God is mighty, darling dears. Our God is mighty. Capricorn energy. And we're also coming up to what? A Capricorn full moon, darling dears. Is it the new moon on the 13th? Baby, you better what? Make sure that you what? Set your intentions to win. Always to win. Base of the deck. Because I told you, their finances is going down. If they've got a job, it's shit, darling dear. They may be getting the Pentacale, but it flies out of their hands, darling dear. They're what? Stealing from Peter to pay Paul. And Peter and Paul is looking for them, blood. Looking for them. Bill collectors at the door. Did I say brag pocketers? Buddy, have you got a dime? Do we have time for petty? Yeah, we got that time. I've got today I got time, cuz. Where's Jez? And Belle? Them have no Pentacale. No Pentacale, none. Not 18. Black pocketers, a destabilized home life. It also speaks about what? Mental breaks. The psychopath, sociopath, high commander, Decepticon, malignant narc, darling dear. They're having mental breaks and they've not had what? Any good sense, right? To go to a psychiatrist. No. What did they do? They doubled down with more spell castation against you, big cat. And guess what? It's on a full-on return to sender. Boomerang season is afoot for the T-Rex arms. Yeah. They can't trust no one. Not even their own shadow after dark. Big cat. Know this. As I sip my mocha, because I ain't getting smoked. My mocha's nearly finished, blood. Oh, Shay! Shay! I have to call in my son, right, to give me some more coffee, because I could have got it myself, but you've seen how he makes the mocha. I don't know how he gets it smooth and creamy, blood. All those who haven't got a son to get them a mocha, I have to say, John, you feel like a dummy bat, right? Yeah, don't worry, man. God will bring you someone to make it smooth, just like mine. Yeah, the knife's your back, darling dear. The malicious words, the spell castation that they're doing under a new moon, darling dear, for you. Return to sender. What did I say? One's in the reverse. The spell castation, the bad words, the wickedo intent, right? Because they want to bury you, darling dears. Why? Because you've lost passion in the situation. You're not putting any energy into it, right? When you're around them, you lack creativity, you lack motivation. You realize who was what, bleeding, your energy is dry. Prakalisha, base of the deck, toxic trick, leave them where they are. Don't take them back. Baby, lean in, big cat. This is 3 of Wands on its face. What does it speak about? They wanted to create obstacles, right? Delays, right? And they want you to play small when you are big cat, when everything is going for you. They are depressed, darling dears. Downpressed, right? Lacking spiritual guidance, devil card. Lots of delays in their life, hangman. Some of them, as I said, they're feeling like offing themselves and they want to make it your problem. By what? Calling you in. Big cat, don't pick up. They may even have the effrontery, right? To call you on an unknown number. I told you, big cat, do like I do. If you call me on an unknown number and I can't see the area code plus the digits, right? Who could it be? Someone trying to what? Stalk me in my face? No, babe. I will respect your privacy. I ain't answering that. I'll probably be even what? Talking to the ringtone of the phone of the unknown caller. Outrageous, right? They breadcrumbed you when they was around. Why? Because they wanted you to feel less than when they was already at the bottom of the pot. Clarify the world card, please. Situation that you ended. Why did you end that situation, right? Because you gathered the intel and you took swift action once you realized, right? You mastered certain things, right? Your emotions. You had to lock off your emotions in that situation. You had to move swiftly to get away the skullduggeress with the T-Rex arms. Base of the deck. And you made the right choice. Never ever you think you made a wrong choice. They came with what? Heartbreak Hotel, darling dear. This person took the time to learn what would hurt you the most. Yes, they did, darling dear. And they doubled down on it by telling everyone. And the first time you got into an argument, they started cussing you out about your most sensitive parts of your life, darling dear. They knew what they was doing. This is why you had to act swiftly, making the right choice to end the situation from this snake straight out of slithering. Send them back to the crevice of the devil's balls. They're on what? A spiritual field trip past the sign that says you can't F off. Can you hear this? It's the truth I said. You heard the alarm? Alright. They're going straight past the sign that says you can't F off past this point. Hockey sticks at dawn, darling dears. You can't save them. Leave them where they are. They will lie on you. And remember, they've got a spell work for you, darling dear. something that they want to perpetrate in your presence. Remember, I told you that, right? Wish fulfillment. You've got your wish fulfillment since you left that situation. Your emotions ain't all over the place. No, no. Let me bring up the comments if I can, because you know that the mechanicals can be skullduggerous. Let's see who's here. T. Williams, first in the chat. Big Cat Wave. Alexis Holmes. Fist Bump Wagwan. We've got Leah Cropper. Hello, darling dears. Haven't seen you in a while. Who's that? Darlene Killingworth. Namaste, darling. Thank you very much for the super chat yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? I can't remember, but thank you. You know I'll be spending it on what? Tarot cards, Florida water, honeydew melons, and not necessarily in that order. Yes. Who's that? Rose of Sharon. Oh, thank you, son. Look at this. And he bought it the big cat because we sleep at night. He bought the big cat jungle card. Look, I can't make it up. Not even from that place, Costa Cafe, do I get it looking like this. I don't know how he does it. I tried. Continue to what? Take that chance on yourself, darling dear. Take that leap of faith, because you will get emotional fulfillment when you what? Pack light. Come through, Erica Badu. Posh, clap. Don't think about them. Not one more thought. Because why? The karma knows their address, darling dear. With the what? Wiki. Dubplate remix. And it also speaks about an ex-friend, ex-family member, ex-co-worker. It could even be what? A child that you've had to excommunicate. Why? Because they came out as what? Damien. Listen, you almost saw the 666 on their cranium, blood. Yes. You had to get rid of them in order to find your emotional fulfillment. You've gone from the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. Peace reigns over your house, darling dear. Peace, which can't be what? Bought or bartered, darling dears. You took that leap of faith once you got the full intel on how they wanted to what? Break a big cat down. Free of Swords. You move swiftly, and they don't like the fact that you've mastered something. Your emotions, right? Because you ain't coming back. They have to continue to hit the road, just like Jack. These hood-looking alfalfas. Now that you see them with their mask off, what about this reverse emperor, right? With his Panani Fatum in the air, like a gang sign, tree slough for sure. What about them? They, them, and arm, right? Oh, they seen you as a big, fat, missed opportunity. Yes, baby, right? Because you created a stable foundation. And what? You've locked on what? Generational wealth, a promotion, right? A new business, a new home. Anything you've got going on, this in and out energy would love to come and take again. Dig deep. Look at them holding on to their what? That skulldugger's fatum. It could be the skulldugger's fatum or the panani. That's the black hole of Calcutta. This in and out energy, darling dear. Yes, yes. If that don't make you pay your knees, I don't know what will, darling dear. Common sense must reign. I can just hear you now going, jamming your feet into your flip-flops. You're like, hell no, Case. I'm like, I know, babe. I know. Baby, you learn to break yourself off, eh? Found out Ann Summers, eh? And Love Honey online, eh? Maybe even gone to what? Candy-coated nights, eh? Listen, nothing wrong with that, darling dear. At least if you're breaking yourself off, you ain't getting no STDs, right? You're not having that hand in the night that you don't want. It's like the hand of Satan trying to wake you up out of sleep, right? Because they want you to toss salad. Listen. Once I learned what tossing salad means, I'm on it, mate. Listen. What they call it in Jamaica, they call it body wash. Listen. That alone makes me have to sip my mocha. It's so unsavory, darling dear. That hand in the night that wants you to what? Toss salad? Baby! When you're trying to get your full 7 or 8 hours sleep, touch not the anointed. Baby! They would love for you to come back so they can what? F up everything you've got going on. This taba, right? is missing your loyalty. They're missing your good advice. If you was a wife to this person, darling dear, the fact that you got away, look at this. She put a lid on her emotions, darling dear. Emotions for this person. Who wanted to have you on a meat hook. Who's what? Running with the foxes in the darkness of the night under a new moon, trying to set bad and wickedness on you. I think not, Scotty. You've got your third eye on these bitches and mitches, and you are indifferent to the skullduggerous, for sure. You have to pack it in, blood. Not everybody deserves your love and full attention. Minding your own business, remembering how you was on eggshells, darling dears, on the balls of your feet, with your whole hairline all pitchy-patchy, looking like a full-on reverse Friar Tuck. Oh my gosh, these simpletons need to get back on the spiritual short bus. Didn't I say they've got a trip past the sign that says you can't F off past this, but they need to go on the trip. They mustn't avoid it, right? They wanted you what? With rigor mortis. That's Latin for at the point of death. When you are cum laude. What's that? You came with honors, darling dears. Nothing like gambling a big cat, and big cat sees your mask slip off. You're like, oh, I think not, Scotty. They miss your shiznai, darling dear. And they're crying into their fist, Luke 22:62, and trying to manifest you back by touching their self. But it's not going to work, blood. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. What else? Right? As you sit waiting for the right partner, you was the right partner, the right friend for them. You would have been able to help them raise their vibration, but oh no, they was doing all of this and that. They, them, and the frenemy. Now it's got me sucking my 31 teeth, blood, and you know I don't like to suck them like that. Right? You are single as fuck, darling dear. Managing your responsibilities. You've been gifted with what? The 8. The infinite possibilities, whatever you want. The universe is saying to you, big cat, whatever you want. But you have to focus. Don't get involved with the fucking knees at your back. Can't you see this is a ship on choppy waters? Right? What did it... Look! Because if you get involved in what divine pulled you out of, darling dear, you'll be on a knife's edge. All of that healing, all of that shadow work you did to yourself, darling dear, on yourself. It will be for naught. That means nothing. Zilch, zippo, zero, right? And you'll be on the rinse and repeat of cycles that you've got no business repeating. Wait until divine shows you your true soul family, darling dear. Your true divinely guided partner. Your true love's first kiss. You gave a true love first kiss to the wrong crowd, brat. I can't even speak. They don't want me to speak. Well, you can't shut me up. No one can check me, boo. Not while I've got full internet, right? And I'm sure the laugh that I'm doing now is pissing them right off. Listen. Yeah, you be on the rinse and repeat, darling dear. Take not that cup of opium. Don't break bread around them, darling dear. Spell work is afoot. This person is a lying liar. They are controlling. They are what? Codependent. And want you to be codependent, darling dear. This person on what? A broke back horse. Listen, I can't even get it out, darling. They don't want me to talk. Whomsoever this what? What is it? Psalms 55:23, the liar that's going down Bobby Brown, darling dear, as you continue to be what? Single as fuck and bend the matrix. Them don't like it and they want to come back. And anything they say will be a lie. A lie. Bringing what? Cognitive dissonance? Opium? Yes. Yes, baby. The Knight of Cups on its face, darling dears. On its face. This is someone who is unreliable, right? Untrustworthy, right? And straight up skullduggerous. And they would love to have one more round, Julie, with you and your hairline to bring that wickedness round into your life. You better be the King of Swords, darling dear, with the Queen of Swords, putting your third eye and discernment on these bitches and mitches. Why do they want to come back? Why are they pressing so hard to be your friend? They've got no pause or chill factor. Everything that comes out of that airbender's mouth is a lie, subterfuge, and bull swanky. And they're broke. Don't have any money. Not the money that you've got, darling dear. I told you. You lead with a strong tinky winky. And the bag. Law 16 of the 48 laws of power. If you've already told them love and light, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yes, baby. Whispered words of wisdom. Let it be. Come through, Paul McCartney. Push. Clap. Yes, baby. He went through hell with that lady. He was married to that one-legged lady. Yes, this and that. Allegedly. Listen, I'm not even going to talk about it. I don't care. Poor. Don't care. Not when I've got a mocha like this to eat. Look what we've got in the mocha. Can't you see it? A rhinoceros. Somebody that loves to bulldoze through your life. But you've also got, what a bird, darling dear. Your higher self. Your infinite knowledge, darling dear. Tap in and tune up, right? Don't let them come and be a stumbling block in your life. Who can move a rhinoceros that don't want to move? How much does it weigh? Just like their conscience, darling dear, as they go straight to hell in a handbasket to go and visit their leader. Trying to do this and that to my dear big cat just because you've got the Skrillers.coms. Now I'm sucking my 31 teeth again, blood. Let me get one more card from this deck before I push on to something else, because time is afoot. One more card from this deck. Thank you. They got bad luck, bad intentions. This is the Wheel of Fortune on its face, darling. Bad luck, bad intentions, bad credit, right? They've been listening to bad advice, right? And they've got that bad evil eye on you, darling dear. Protect thyself, big cat. Not everyone must know where you live. Only the postman needs to know, as they bring you another check in the mail. Now I'm sucking my teeth again, blood. What's the matter with them? They create this teeth-sucking kind of a vibe. They do. Base of the deck. What's this? The moon card. I told you. They're going to be doing something under the Capricorn moon on the 13th against you, big cat. Make sure that you're what? Strong in yourself. Slip into your Venus bath, darling dear. I know we normally do it on a Friday, but the Capricorn moon is on the 13th, which is Wednesday. Wednesday is Mercury Day, darling dear. Your solar plexus. Put something yellow on, darling dear. Eat yellow foods, right? Feng shui your damn self and make sure you cover yourself, because I can't be there when you cross the road. All I can do is be what? A pointer and tell you what's going on. You have free will to believe me or not. It's your choice, big cat. Right. We're going to use the FP555 Oracle Intel deck. Deck 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 to finish. Listen, look what's on this one. Distorted masculine. And what's that? Black magic. Being sent back. Return to sender. This, you can't use that deck because you've seen everything on it. Right? Which deck? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to use the 4 to finish out the read. Which deck should we finish on? The first one to give me a number, I'll go with your word. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'll wait as I sip my mocha, because I ain't getting smoked, blood. Nobody's catching me in this skullduggery snare. How now, brown cow? We've got movement, darling dears. As I was we've got Lynn Hampton coming through with a strong 2. Right. Let's get everything out the way. Base of the deck. What did I say? Merchants of slander on the balls of their feet. These frenemies that have been blocked from coming back, blood. They can't come back to you. because you've done your research. You know, we always discuss this, my dear big cat, because I'm your best friend. I'm a pointer. I don't pick on no one. But a bottom feeder, I can't help that. I can't help it. It just slips out, right? But you did your research. When they ate you, darling dears, we nine them using the what? The Virgo hermit energy, darling dears, to isolate so that you can evaluate situations, right? And become what? Strong within your spirit. Become obstreperous. Because they gave you piss and phobia, where you've got what? Eyes on everyone. And misophonia. You can't bear to see them blinking or breathing or eating in your presence. Don't go back to the ones that you left behind. You've got abundance on the hemisphere, right? We've also got a 2. What's that? The energy of the high priestess mixed in with what? The empress, darling dear, of everything. Knowing your worth and adding tax. Using your discernment and your intuition in every situation. Because you have to do the research, darling dears. What do you bring to the tableau? What is it that they want from you, darling dear? It could be your energy, your time. Like I said, someone to tell all of their shit to, right? Offloading their bad luck onto you. No! Don't have it. They're dummy bats and they must be what? Sent away with their T-Rex arms. Back to the crevice of the devil's balls. Become an armchair gangster, darling dears. Don't just take my word. Never you forget. It's rich white lady season in Kiefer and Malkuth. And they are surely getting what? That kick in the spiritual nutsack. These double-minded people, right? That have to hit the road just like Jack. You've got guidance, darling dear. The 5-5 speaks about letting go of certain situations. Stop carrying that belly of what they did for you, darling dear. You'll be pregnant with what? The poison that you've taken waiting for them to die. Let it go and give it to God. I know, big cat, it's very hard to forgive some situations, but you have to forgive. How else are you going to call judgment in Keitha? Get them on the docket. Final cards. Thank you. Never you forget that you are what? Ibex, darling dear. Right? And you live in your what? North node. This is the south node. You're living in your north node. Life purpose mode, darling dear. The Ibex is on a 10 for a reason. For what? Transformation, darling dear. Ending and cutting out a cycle once and for all and getting great. That's only a big cat can. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, toddle over to my Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat. And never you forget, you are big cat. And AKA, find out shit. Find out shit. Leave them where they are. Protect yourself by any means necessary. And if you don't know how to protect yourself physically, go and watch my Don't Get Smoked video, where I teach you live kung fu and self-defense. Namaste! Until we meet again on these Tara streets, big cat. Stay safe when you cross the road.